Hi guys, in last week's video I talked about the RPE to percentage charts that you can use, and it's a very good starting point to help you make decisions about the intensities in your program, and it's useful if you're using a percentage based program and also if you're using a RPE based program. Okay, so this week what I want to do is kind of take that one step further, and I suppose with anything there's a couple of weaknesses. So one of the questions you might ask yourself when you're using this chart is, what do we do if my athlete's 1 rep max is outdated? Maybe it was set a long time ago, maybe they've had a layoff from training. And on the flip side of that, what do you do if the athlete is making progress quite quickly? Because then their 1 rep max probably isn't so relevant anymore as it was before. And also, what happens if your lifts are progressing at different rates? So what I found to be very useful with my athletes and what I've started doing in all their programs is, as the program progresses, that will actually generate a custom RPE to percentage based chart, and that's going to be based off the actual real performances that they're putting in training. Okay, so what you'll see here is actually we have two examples, and these are actually two real charts that are the custom charts based on one of my athletes. Now, not every field is filled because they haven't hit that particular rep and RPE scheme in their training yet, and that's fine. But what you'll notice if you look at the chart at the top, that the percentages are quite high, and that's usually a good indicator that the athlete's actually been making really good progress. Okay, so you'll see here actually with the triple at 8 RPE, that's actually coming in at almost 100%. It's at 98% now. So what this tells you is this athlete, and for this lift, they've been progressing a lot. So if you were just to stick to the original chart, you probably would be getting nowhere near the training effect that you'd be looking for. And I suppose the strength also with this is that these charts will actually get updated after every single training session the athlete takes. So you're getting kind of an evolving real-time view of how they are performing in relation to percentage and also in relation to their RPE. And if you look at the chart here at the bottom, you'll see another chart. Now this is for a different lift. Now it's been the exact same training block that the information has come from, and you can see there's quite a difference between the two of these. So not every lift is going to progress at the same rate. So you might have to change and make different decisions based on that. So the chart in the bottom, you'll notice, is probably a lot more in line with what the original chart was. It's a little bit higher because the athlete has been making pretty decent progress in this training block as well. So what we're kind of getting from this is we're kind of getting a good up-to-date view on information that's coming from the athlete's real training results, and it's just very good information that you can use in your decision-making process going forward. And just one thing as well is that it's worth noting that for my athletes, when we talk about the 1 rep max, we talk about the competition 1 rep max always, because that's kind of our main thing. So that's why you'll notice in the top chart some of those numbers are climbing over 100, because the competition max is what we deem to be the 1 rep max. So guys, thanks for listening, and if you have any questions or want to get in touch, you can follow me on Instagram at peter.tpf. Thank you.